Yeah, we're all nursing some slight hangovers today. We kind of got on it a bit in Sapa. It was a pretty good bar that did buy one get one free drink, so we were double fisting all night. Nothing like a bit of double fisting. All right, day 7 on the bikes today. We are in misty Sapa today, and we're heading to Lai Chau. We've actually got about 180 kilometers to get to Lai Chau tonight, which is one of the biggest days that we've had on the bikes yet. So we were meant to be leaving at about 8 AM this morning. It's currently, well, 11:15, so we're very much behind schedule. We'll see you in Lai Chau. Yeah, so we were expecting some amazing views coming into Sapa, and all we copped was the thickest fog we've ever experienced before. We couldn't see a thing. We didn't see any of those spectacular views of the rice fields or climbing peaks. All we saw was thick, dense fog for hundreds of kilometers. Man, that was a very cold start to the day. Up from those hills down. Fuck, it must have been under 5 degrees. Like, it was cold. Good start to the day. The cold air, fresh, gets rid of the hangover. One thing we did see a lot of were these massive trees on the back of motorcycles. It turns out these guys are getting ready for one of their local festivals. So we've just arrived to the hotel for the night. There is fuck all out here. So I think it's gonna be just a night at the hotel, and that's about it. And then short ride tomorrow. So we arrived at the hotel really early, and we had a heap of time to kill. There was a massive bridge coming into town, so we thought we'd head out there and try and get some of those epic drone shots. Unfortunately, Jake decided to fly his drone into a banana tree.
Put it on your shoulders. It's like proper toy. It's gonna fall over.
Yeah. On the drone.
So it's day 8 on the bikes, day 9 of the trip. We're in Old Lai Chau today, and we are heading, we've only got a short day on the bikes, about 100 kilometers, but we're gonna visit some war museums. We're getting quite close to the Lao border. We've been right up around the Chinese border, and now we're starting to head down. Oh, fuck, there is no way I could say that. Dien Bien Phu? Is that how you say it? How do you say the name of the next town?
Dien Bien Phu. Bien Phu. Yeah.
Dien Bien Phu.
Yeah, Bien Phu.
There you go. Dien Bien Phu. I sound like such an Aussie when I try and say that. Dien Bien Phu, mate. Yeah, that's where we're going. So yeah. All right, we'll see you at lunch. Today's ride takes us to the city of Dien Bien Phu, where in 1954, the Viet Minh defeated the French army after a 57-day siege. It's very famous for this reason. Well, that was fun. We just found some off-road tracks to have a bit of a squirt down. The sun's actually out this afternoon, so we thought we'd make the most of it and just have a bit of fun down some tracks. Today we got the chance to stop off at a local hill tribe village. It was really interesting to see how these people live traditionally.
What's the word for smart?
Good.
So our tour leader Tom just took us down to see a traditional village. This is the last village of the Hmong people in this area. So I thought it was a great time to stop and check it out. I'm going to be a big wuss and I'm going to have a sleep in the bus for the rest of the day. I'm feeling absolutely wrecked. So I think we're going to load up my bike in the back of the van. I'm just going to have a little chill out. I feel like absolute crap. I've got a fever, I have a headache, my stomach aches. I just feel completely exhausted and it's just come out of nowhere. I've been on the bike all day, we stopped for lunch and I went down hard. The second I was on the bus, I fell asleep and I slept for nearly 18 hours. The roads are beautiful twists and turns, and like every other day, there's plenty of opportunities to take a lot of photos and a heap of drone shots. Oh God, that's a small seat to curl up on. Had a great sleep for a few hours. Jake, I thought we were staying in this hotel. I get out of the van, I'm facing this way, I'm like, man, this looks like luxury. There's like statues, marble, and then fucking everyone goes that way. I was feeling so crook, I decided just to stay at the hotel, order in, and just get a bit of rest. Jake and Benny hit the town and went exploring.
Alright, we're day, I don't know, of the trip because it's not my job to know that. The best thing of the day is the sun came out. We're about 20 days in. Well, not really, we're 7 or 8. We haven't seen the sun since our very first day. So I'm stoked, everyone else is stoked. Who is not stoked though is Jimmy Goode, who is currently Jimmy No Good, because he's very sick. Up there somewhere, and yeah, he's MIA. Highlights of the day, we did some cool shots everywhere, and just hanging out, eating got some haircuts in town. Yep, and then we're off tomorrow.
Look fucked up.
Let me guess. There's vegetables, rice.
Well, we had some pizza as well.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Fuck, you could have bought me pizza home.